Hello everyone, welcome to IB Math Solution. Today we'll be discussing about growth and decay. So we already know in the last session we studied geometric sequence or geometric progression, and the formula for the nth term in geometric progression is un equals u1 times r raised to the power n minus 1, where n is the number of term. Now, for situations where there is growth or decay in geometric sequence, we have an initial condition, and that initial condition is u0 or u naught corresponding to time 0, that is t naught. So we can simply say at time t0 the value is u0, at time t1 the value is u1, and that u1 is previous term multiplied by r. So we can simply write u1 as u0 times r. Similarly, at time t2, the value is u2, and u2 equals u0 r raised to the power 2. Similarly, at time t3, the value is u3, and u3 equals u0 r raised to the power 3, and so on. So in this scenario, we can say that at time tn, the value is going to be un, and un can be represented as u0 times r raised to the power n. So in case of growth or decay geometric progression, the nth term can be written as un equals u0 times r raised to the power n, where u0 is the initial amount, n is the number of time periods, un is the amount after n time periods, and r is the growth multiplier for each time period. So let's go to exercise 5D and solve some problems. A nest of ants initially contains 500 individuals. The population is increasing by 12% each week. How many ants will there be after 10 weeks? U0 is 500. Here, the population is increasing by 12% each week. So, suppose if the population is 100 this week, next week it is going to be 112. This is what the question means. So, the multiplier r is going to be 112 divided by 100, that is 1.12. So 1 point, the percentage in 2 digits is going to be our r. Now the question says for A, number 1, n is 10. So we can say un is going to be u0 times r raised to the power n. So u10 is going to be u0, that is 500, times r, that is 1.12 raised to the power n. N is 10. So this is going to be 1552.9. So we can say after 10 weeks, the population is going to be approximately equal to 1553. After 20 weeks, that means n equals 20. So u20 is going to be 500 times 1.12 raised to the power 20, 4823.15. Or simply we can say u20 is approximately equal to 4823. That's the answer. B. How many weeks will it take for the ant population to reach 2000? So we know un equals 2000, and the formula for un is u naught r raised to the power n equals 2000. Now we need to find the value of n for which this value becomes 2000. So this is 500 times 1.12 raised to the power n equals 2000. We know this 500 cancels 2000 4 times, and 1.12 raised to the power n equals 4. Now we can take logs on both sides, so this will be n log 1.12 equals log 4. So n equals log 4 divided by log 1.12, 12.23. So we know after 12 weeks the population won't be 2000. Therefore, the population will reach 2000 after 13 weeks. That's the answer. Let's go to the next problem. The animal Erraticus is endangered. Since 2005, there has only been one colony remaining, and in 2005, the population of that colony was 555. So let's take 2005. U0 is 555. The population has been steadily decreasing by 4.5%. So 1 minus 0.045. So this is going to be 0.955 is going to be the multiplying factor. Estimate the population in the year 2020. So 2020, we know n is going to be 2020 minus 2005, that is 15. So U15 is going to be U0, that is 555, times R, that is 0.955 raised to the power 15, 278. This is the answer. In what year do we expect the population to have declined to 50? So we know UN equals 50. U0 R raised to the power n equals 50. U0 is 555 times R is 0.955 raised to the power n equals 50. So this becomes 0.955 raised to the power n equals 50 divided by 555. Taking logs on both sides, we get n log 0.955 equals log of 50 divided by 555. Or simply n equals log 50 minus log 555 divided by log 0.955, 52.27. So this is 52.27 years after 2005, because that is our initial year. So we can say the population will reach 50 in year 2005 plus 53, that is 2058. Let's go to the next problem. A herd of 32 deer is to be left unchecked in a new sanctuary. It is estimated that the size of the herd will increase each year by 18%. So R equals 1.18 ST, and U0 is 32. Estimate the size of the herd after n equals 5. So U5 equals U0, that is 32, times R 1.18 raised to the power 5, that is 73. N equals 10. Now U10 is going to be 32 times 1.18 raised to the power 10. Now this is for you to do on your own. How long will it take for the herd size to reach 5000? So UN equals 5000. UN is U0 times R raised to the power N equals 5000. U0 is 32 times 1.18 raised to the power N equals 5000. So 1.18 raised to the power N equals 5000 divided by 32. So N equals log 5000 divided by 32 divided by log 1.18, 30.52, 30.52. So how long will it take for the earth size to reach 5000? So it will take 31 years, or to be precise, 30.52 years. Let's go to the next problem. An endangered species of marsupials has a population of 178. So we know U0 is 178. However, with a successful breeding program, it is expected to increase by 32% each year. So R is going to be 1.32. Find the expected population size after 10 years, 25 years. So this is exactly like the previous 3 questions we have done. This is for you to do on your own. Each year, a physicist measures the remaining radioactivity in a sample. She finds that it reduces by 18% each year. So reducing 18% each year means R equals 0.82. If there was 1.52 grams of radioactive material left after 4 years, so U4 equals 1.52. Find the initial quantity of radioactive material. So we know U4 equals U0 R raised to the power 4. This is 1.52 equals U0 R is 0.82 raised to the power 4. So we can say U0 equals 1.52 divided by 0.82 raised to the power 4, 3.36 grams. How many more years will it take for the amount of radioactive material to reduce to 0.2 grams? So again, UN equals 0.2. UN equals U0 times R raised to the power N, and that equals 0.2. U0 is 3.36 times R is 0.82 raised to the power N equals 0.2. So 0.82 raised to the power N equals 0.2 divided by 3.36. So N equals log 0.2 minus log 3.36 divided by log 0.82. 14.22 years. That's the answer. Let's go to the next problem. Each year, Maria's salary is increased by 2.3%. Therefore, R equals 1.023. She has been working for her company for 10 years and she currently earns 49,852 euros per annum. So we can say U10 equals 49,852. What was Maria's salary when she joined the company? So we have to find UN. So we have to find U0, and we know U10 equals U0 R raised to the power n. So U10 is 49,852. U0 is unknown. R is 1.023 raised to the power n. N is 10. So U0 is 49,852 divided by 1.023 raised to the power 10. 39,712. And that is approximate. This many euros per annum. If she stays with the company for another 4 years, what will her salary be? So U14 is going to be U10 times R raised to the power 4, or U14 equals U0 times R raised to the power 14. We can solve using any of the formula. So let's solve using this formula. U10 is 49,852 times 1.023 raised to the power 4, 54,599. And if we solve using this formula, we get 39,712 times 1.023 raised to the power 14, 54,599 euros per annum. That's the answer. That's it for this exercise. I'll see you in the next session.